Welcome back to the elimination bracket of Kharak Cup number 3, right? Yeah, 3. Today it's going to be me and Shrike on Tauren Crater. I feel like I was going to say something profound, but I don't know. Anyway, me is the Galzine, the gray and red Galzine as usual, and Shrike is the pitch black coalition, showing the world how evil they are. That's heretics. And the map is Tauren Crater. Actually one of my favorite maps, although I guess it's not particularly popular. A lot of people don't really like playing on it. Maybe just because it fits my playstyle, I don't know, but I think it's a fun map. Very big, and yet there's a pretty direct route to your opponent. Sandskimmer Fabrication, of course, coming out immediately for me. Shrike, meanwhile, just now getting LAV Fabrication. He's going to be able to easily hold off this early attack if he would like. Sending his base runner out here pretty far. No scanner deployed. Perhaps he just assumes he already knows what's going to be going on here. Maybe he's trying to be a little sneaky with the base runner. We'll have to see. Sandskimmer Fabrication is finished, and I believe there are some being produced. Indeed there are. Excuse me. LAV Fabrication just now finishing for Shrike. And he's going to be producing some of his own as well. So pretty much equal numbers of strike craft going to be on the field just in this very early game stage. And I'll put my scanner as always right here on this hill. That's where I love to put it. There's one of the LAVs right there. Second one following it up. I'm going to back away, follow with the Sandskimmer of my own. But this guy taking a lot of damage already. This person miles away. I'm not sure if those LAVs had poked if they would have been able to get it. The base runner had his heal effect, so probably I would have been fine. Seemed a little risky at best, so maybe Shrike is correct for backing away there. LAV armor coming in. Very, very early tech there. Rather than going for AAVs, he's gone for armor, it seems. It's just interesting to note. It means that he'll be able to fare a little bit better than me in these early game fights with the strike craft, but it'll be pretty slow on his tech switch. And the Space Runner definitely has something devious in mind as it approaches the second of mine. Railgun Fabrication, oh no, Assault Ship Fabrication coming down for me. I guess I thought better of that. I mean, I had seen, you know, armor on these LAVs already. I guess that did make sense. Some tense micro going back and forth. I'm getting a little bit of damage down on these LAVs, but Shrike doing a good job keeping them alive. Sandskimmers, of course, are going to re-heal, so no problem there. The Assault Pack being researched too, and now Shrike is investing heavily into these LAVs. Not really teching into anything else just yet. Assault Ship Fabrication, meanwhile, halfway finished. So it remains to be seen what Shrike plans to do about this. The Sandskimmers are popping in his back line here now, going to prompt the rotation by the LAVs. They're not going to be able to get anything done, so they back away again. 20 seconds to assault ships. And Sandskimmer raiding is finishing just now. The assault pack is done, which means these LAVs can dive on top when they want to. They can run away really, really speedy-like when they want to, so it's definitely something I'd recommend Coalition players getting. I hear a turret. Yep, there it is. Hashtag tilted. Oh man, this is my favorite thing. I think I posted a picture actually after the tournament of like a guy going like, bruh. I said like, when you get turret rushed 3 times in a row. Ooh, sloppy micro, I'm gonna lose a Sandskimmer there. Definitely could have saved that one. Kind of trading positions here, that's gonna give me the high ground just a little bit, but it looks like I'm gonna lose this fight here with the Sandskimmers. Actually, I took quite a lot of losses there. Maybe I was stalling for time to get this assault ship out. Even another one gonna go down there. Excellent fight taken by Shrike there, but there is now an assault ship in the hood. So I'm gonna dive on with the Sandskimmers and see if I can hold him on top of me, kind of. But where are these guys going? They've got no interest in staying there. They're gonna run back to the main. What an interesting choice. You know, I really like that. Because, I know I did actually play this game, but I've totally forgotten, so you must understand. This is actually kind of new for me. Seeing that they can't do anything else back home, you know, they just run away and they run toward the eco of their opponent. And that's actually a pretty smart move, I think. Unfortunately, they're all pretty damaged because of those assault ships. I don't even care what's going on over here, really. So the carrier's going to be able to do pretty good damage, at least, to them. Although they take out a salvager pretty much instantly. There goes the second. And you get a third here, certainly. And the base runner's coming in to bring a turret down as well. It's going to be a base trade, baby. These 3 assault ships definitely are going to be able to take out the main if they would so choose, but there's a lot of stuff going on down over here. 4 salvagers taken down. No, actually more than that. In fact, the salvagers that were on the second getting called in to fill in the gap here. Massive eco damage done by Shrike there. Excellent play. Assault ships, meanwhile, however, have gotten into the back line by virtue of the fact that my opponent had not really teched in anything yet. He's gotten railguns now, but it's a little bit late for that. Staying power reserve 1, I think that's an excellent choice, but all of those salvagers getting get cleaned up right there. In fact, Shrike has no salvagers left on the map at all. He's got the resources to make more, but he can't really do that so long as these guys are here, so he's going to have to push them off first. That's going to prove to be quite difficult. I really feel his problem there was that he didn't tech into, what is it called, anything, I guess, you know, like air units or railguns or AAVs until, like, after these guys were already in his face, and so there's just no time for him to make any. In fact, where's he moving? Yeah, he's going back to the eco, that makes sense. He's going to try to kind of rebuild here. Not sure my assault ships are going, you know, looking at this in hindsight, I have them in sort of a chokehold. I should really just hold it. Keep these assault ships in a menacing position, like right here. If he moves out, they can come back and go over there, you know. Maybe even take out logistics modules, I don't know. And basically make it so that once he builds more salvagers, I go out and kill him. And eventually I can actually starve him out to the point he can't produce anything else at all. A production cruiser is finished in the back line since it's making an a sand skimmer. Yeah, it's making an LAV. I wish I had those things. My base runner is going to get another artifact out, and that's going to be crucial in this hold right here. I'm going to have a bit more carrier power. Since LAVs are coming in to get a bit more eco damage done, which I agree with. Chasing down the sand skimmer at first, but it's riding the dune perfectly. Look at this. I feel like I did that on accident, honestly, but A-game wouldn't have. A-game would have done that on purpose. But there are actually, miraculously enough sand skimmers in here to hold this. Oh, tell me I'm going to kill this guy with 7 health left. Okay, he does go down. I see this base runner. I'm going to shut him down with 5 assault ships. And things are starting to look pretty thin for Romper Frolic here. Refinery mode is finished on the production cruisers. I'm going to come out and weed out his turret, and pretty soon I'm going to be on 3 bases, and that's the danger zone. These assault ships moving back in. We got a Sentinel, Steve, coming in to assist with the attack. I like the LAV's kind of cheeky run by past the carrier there. In fact, why am I moving back? I really should just take out this turret. But oh, because there's no units here. No units at all. Ah, Shrike, you cheeky man. That was well done. 1 sand skimmer, however, going to be enough to clean this up, I would have rather thought. All those units were pretty darn injured, although I am going to hemorrhage 1 salvager right there. And now I'll weed out that turret. There's only 1 LAV left on the map. He did clear out that scanner. Well done. But that should basically be game. These sand skimmers can come up, of course, take out the railgun. These assault ships clear out the eco again. I've let Shrike build up some resources again, but I mean, I hear that turret firing. The carrier is upon him, and he will go down. I'll be on 3 bases while my opponent is on 1. Might even lose that one too. Actually, miraculously, he's held with 1 railgun. I don't know what I'm thinking. I could just run in there and kill it. But well, Shrike sees the writing on the wall. He's going to choose this moment to GG. But I gotta say, he made a good show of it. I mean, just, you know, like the way that he ran through with the LAVs once he saw that he couldn't do anything back at home and totally like, cleared out my eco, frankly. That was really impressive. That was really impressive. But I think, like I said, his big flaw in this game was just that he didn't tech into anything. He kind of relied too much on those LAVs. And sure enough, eventually, you know, assault ships came out on the map and I was able to just kind of rinse him. So, that was a good game. I enjoyed that.